if you have ranked anxiety like me, you honestly probably don't want to queue up. But it helps to remember that whenever you queue up and you get into a lobby, there are usually 9 other people who did the exact same thing. So feeling nervous about... Hold on. Sorry. Feeling nervous about how a game is going to go or how you're going to perform is the most natural thing anybody can do. I find that whenever I'm queuing up and I'm not feeling the best about my own game, I look to others just as like a reference as to how nervous I should be. Remembering that other people are nervous will help you calm down your own nervousness. And the only way to actually get over the nervousness is to actually play. So that's why I'm here. Here to tell everybody to strive to be mediocre. You feel terrible, maybe don't play 10 games, but try playing a ranked game. And this is coming from someone who, as a kid, I quite literally despised queuing up for ranked. I would only do it when I'm playing with a friend. So going from that to I hit rank 4 or rank 2 on support on the ladder. I hit rank 14 on ADC on the ladder. Like, anything's possible. You can do whatever you want in life. It just depends on how much time you want to put into it. If you want to put your entire life into it, maybe consider your situation first. But after that, you can deal with it. Anyways, just to talk about the game right now, I have a support matchup that is not winning. I have an ADC matchup that's also not winning. I picked Kaisa because I had a ribbon hover, so I thought maybe we were committing to dive. Turns out we're not exactly doing that on support, but you're not always going to have a perfect team comp in solo queue. So it's good for you to remember, like, you're never going to have the same situation that a pro team has. Like, if you look at their team comps and you're like, wow, why don't I have this in solo queue? Why do I have a Sona in solo queue? You know, it's just good to remember, like, everybody's playing with the same, under the same circumstances. They're dealt similar cards as you are. Like, even now, the enemy team picked Elise, which is not that meta of a support, but it's also not like a Nautilus, you know? Preferably, you would get champions like Nautilus, champions like Rel, you know, Blitzcrank, engage champions. But being able to deal with less than perfect situations is what makes a good player, at least from my experience. Being able to move past those is also really important. So this game, really important for me to be careful with my flash. It's the one thing that's going to keep me from dying, since my team doesn't really have that much CC. My ultimate won't be that good of an escape, so I have to keep that in mind. Flashing forward for kills, kind of hard. And then for laning 2v2, whenever you're playing a double range lane, it's always good to try to get priority, but don't lose the game over it. So I'm gonna try to fight a little bit here, but I'm also not gonna like lose my entire HP bar for no reason. So it looks like we're gonna be equal in terms of that. It's actually better than what it was supposed to be, because they're playing Elise. They should be able to like kill us. They didn't do that, so I think lane priority is gonna be kind of equal because both sides are hitting. Yeah. It ended up being sort of equal. So right now we just have to be careful of Elise. Yeah, that's the one thing that would actually kill us, me or the Lulu, because Draven, whenever he has double axes, he's going to look for trades. That's when he's strongest. So reason why I wasn't that scared to fight early... Okay, well, that was kind of bad. But reason why I was trying to fight this Draven when he had one axe rotating is because that champion without both axes doesn't actually deal that much damage. So Drivens usually want to wait until they're spinning 2 to be able to walk up and fight. It's just easier that way. So it's normal for us to be losing in this lane. Also, it's very fucking hard. It's much harder than I thought to be able to talk and play at the same time. So if I if I start talking slow during the game, you know why. I mean, it's not if, it's when, but we'll see that. We'll cross that bridge once we get there. And our jungler did a very nice thing. He started their bot side. So right now, their Sylas should have started his top side camps. And now he should be bot side, and he should be fiending for a gank because all of his bot side camps are gone. He's either trying to gank bot right now, so we're gonna play very careful, or he's trying to take our jungler's bot side. Regardless of that, we need to know that their jungler coming bot and like ganking us is like the worst case situation. So do not take trades, no matter what. Like right now, if I have to miss CS, like I'll miss CS.
Hold out ground. Attack them in theirs.
Now we're gonna go check the camps. I want to make sure. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So you see how this Sylas is now starved to try to make a play? That's basically the consequence of Lee Sin invading the enemy bot side. He had no camps to farm, so he went to try to get a kill. We didn't give him anything bot, so he ended up losing out. I'm kind of playing at range. I should not have kited out there, but she's dead. Oh, nice try. If I had kited in, I'm pretty sure I might not have had to use my flash. I'm not even gonna look at what just happened. I don't really care. It's also a skill to be able to look at what's happening on the map and CS at the same time. That's one thing that I learned from watching Kaori, one of the Turkish junglers, or ADCs, not junglers. Whoops. I was a little bit scared of getting canceled here, but I have to take a greedy base. Also, this game I'm going to be going... actually, nah. Okay, so quick little lesson on Kai'Sa. If you can get a BF base, you almost always should take the BF sword. So even though static shiv would be really good for us this game because we don't have wave clear. So usually if I have wave clear on mid, I'm going to be going Kraken Slayer. And no matter what, overall, right? Actually, there's like a more specific tree. Hold on. There's a play that's about to happen, so... Really good gank timer from Akali, so... Oh my god. What I was trying to explain was that whenever you're going on hit Kai'Sa, so you're able to go a little bit of AP. You either go... I can't impact this fight, so I'm going to take my base. You either go Kraken or you go static. If you don't have wave clear, you go static. If you do, you go Kraken. It's pretty straightforward. If you need the wave clear as well in your 1v1 on the versus ADC, you also go static. So, and then overall, like this game we have AP, so I'm not really scared. Like Lulu provides a little bit of on-hit AP and Akali's full AP, so I'm not too scared about our damage split since they have a Cassante. Gonna like half move to this, but I don't think this is real. Okay, I'm going bot. The second I saw the fight going away from me, so this is just a quick little concept for moving to fights. The second I saw that they're moving away and the fight would not be coming towards me, I would never be able to catch up to the fight. So I ended up just letting them do whatever they wanted. Okay, this lane is a little bit rough, but like 1v1 especially, I can't really do too much. because I have lower range than Draven, and I mean I'm 6. I want to fight. Nice. So you see how the second I got I was eyeing my EXP bar, but it's a little bit hard to be talking about something that I'm watching so quickly. So I'll try to do a little bit more of that. So right now we just got a kill. My top priority here is not to keep fighting. It's just to take... Well, I want to make sure this guy doesn't freeze. I'm like waiting. So the reason why I waited so long was because at some point you just can't base. I could have based there because the Elise was tanking so much. Okay, we just have to be careful here. Like their jungler is not showing top side, and he should be top side. So I just don't want to give them a play. Remember, whenever your jungler is showing, try not to make a play. Because if you do and the enemy jungler is not showing, guess what? You're gonna die. So paying attention to your own jungler actually helps a lot too. They just want out on the play. Like we really, I don't think she understands how like in danger we are. So the Silas is either hitting Drake or he's like just hovering bot. In which case, like, we are not in a great position. Oh, I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, that was my own fault. I can't blame anybody for that. I chose to fight like that. I think there was a way for me to actually fight there, but it's fine. I don't really want to go top. Like... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go mid because in situations like these, whenever somebody takes over your lane, you want to make sure that you don't end up on the opposite side of your laner. So right now, like, if I go top, I won't be able to match my Draven. So try to think about it like that. I also don't want to play into Zed. I also don't want to play... Like, I don't mind playing into Cassante, but I most definitely do not want to versus Zed. So no matter what, I can't be versus the Zed. Which is why I ended up doing what I did. Their side should be here, yeah. Okay. Just keep fighting. Lulu R is about to come up, so I have to dodge the Elise. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean... I'm dead. Okay, so the reason why we lost that fight was because we were taking Draven autos while I can't auto the Elise. There was just no point in taking that fight like that specifically. So that's why I was playing at range until my Lulu pressed W. And there was a little bit of a mistake that happened. It's fine. We didn't use our Lulu R. I don't really mind, but
Here, people are everywhere.
it happens. People are gonna make mistakes, so the earlier you get used to people making mistakes, the easier this experience is going to be for you. And my Lee Sin decided, you know what, let's ping the base. I don't really care. If you're very, like, sensitive to, like, pings, I used to be like that very much so. Like, I despised pings. The sounds that they made, especially the yellow ones. Because I have ADD. Like... I literally lowered the volume down to like 10% when everything else was up like to like 75. Okay, now that the Draven has... Okay, so this is really important. Whenever you hit item breakpoints, so right now both me and the Draven are on 1 items, you have to update your knowledge of like the matchup. So right now, I know that no matter what, any trade that I take, if the Draven can heal it up, is going to be winning for him. But since my Akali's here, I'm taking that into account and I'm going to try to fight. Okay, well, I missed my W, which is my bad. But remember, you gotta strive to be mediocre on your way to trying to be the best player you can be. You can only do your best, so don't be too hard on yourself. Reason why I'm not basing right now, even though I got a kill, which is like usually the standard, right? Is because the Draven is still dead. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna take the next wave and I'm gonna take a base because it's safe for me to do so. The Draven's not going to be here in time, and we're not going to die to the jungler. Unless we think that Elise and Sylas can 2v2 us, which would be pretty surprising. If they freeze, they freeze. But they're not going to do that at this point in the game because Draven really, really, really wants to be able to fight us. I actually outscale Draven. My champion is much more of a scaler than he is, which is why I have such a hard time versing him. Honestly, since we have... Okay, we don't have the feats. If I had feats this game, I would be going armor boots. Because armor boots are so incredibly OP versus auto attackers, and they have quite literally like 4 of them. Like, I know Elise is not technically an auto attacker, but... God, these Ws have been horrendous. Yes. See, I was considering flashing in to get my auto from the start, but because... Okay, honestly, I should just base and let my Akali farm, but I'm not going to do that because I want this wave and I'm a greedy pig, so... Oink, oink. Anyways, so... I'm just looking at items again. I'm updating my knowledge of the game, like... I'm going to be ahead of the curve, so most of the champions in this game. But the Draven, since he has his passive and his little cashback mechanic, you know what I mean? He's going to be able to be like on par with my items. So I'm not actually that much stronger than everybody. Or the Draven, sorry. And you see how he's like walking up to me? Like, I don't want to fight around that, so I'm going to ping careful one time. We can't actually fight here because we're not strong enough, and their Zed is coming, so I'm going to back off. Right here, we actually... Okay, if I hadn't run back and I had tried to fight there, we would be fighting a losing fight, and we'd just instantly lose the game. So, try to be very careful in the mid game. Like, whenever you pull a fight, don't do it for nothing. I'm being very careful of that. I lose 1v1, so I'm walking back to my turret. Like, the Elise can be around here right now. See? Elise is right there. I just avoided another death. Like... In challenger games, like, people will make you feel like suffering just for like trying to CS. So be very, very careful, no matter what elo you are, to not give people their opportunities to do that. Also, Draven is really hard to hit, so I might try to focus Wing at least from now on, because I mean, I just can't hit the Draven with his move speed. Elise also gets move speed from turning into spider form, and she gets the little spiderlings that block my W, so regardless, it's going to be hard to land my W. You see how I'm like kind of walking up, I'm kind of not? It's because I'm trying to bait them to come towards me so that they use their abilities. If I do that, and I do it successfully, like, I want to be able to fight here. We have numbers, so I'm calling to fight. If we get a single CC, this guy's dead. Okay, we got his flash. There's a... yeah. See? I waited, and my opportunity came. I took that, and now we won the fight. I don't want to die to Zed, though, so... There's also one more person. I'm not thinking about it. It's... yeah. So... I'm not pulling the Drake because I'm sitting on that much gold, and I don't know where the Xante is. Oh, wait, what? And there you have it. They FF'd at 17 minutes. So just try to stay calm and collected. Like, I quite literally did not do too much. Or Akali kind of carried the game. And we had both losing bot matchups. Like, our support and me were losing. But I tried not to give them opportunities to kill me. And we ended up outscaling, winning. In mid game, try to focus on not giving the enemy numbers advantage, and for the most part you'll probably win out on just that. So yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep this up for every day of the month. Let me honor both my solo leaders. They put it pretty well. I'm gonna try to keep up like one video per day. If I don't, I owe one of my friends $100, so I don't want to do that. So I'll see you guys next time.